I can already see the dialogue playing out where people are arguing halfway through the season who wide receiver one is in that room. And I thought you brought up a really good point that I want you to explain a little further here, where the question
Yeah.
was posed by Sleeper, who is Green Bay's wide receiver one? And I thought you broke it down in an interesting way. So I just want to give you the floor to do that.
Yeah. So I look at one from the inside. I know how they like to scheme things up in certain situations. But the way that they have their receiving workload, I'd say, broken down is if Romeo Dobbs is pressed up man to man with no safety help and he's got a go ball or a stop route or a scout route, which is 10-yard out route, he's probably getting the ball. He catches most things thrown his direction. His catch radius is insane, and his contested catch rate is super high. Whereas if you get a guy like Dontavian Wicks, that's like maybe it's 3rd and 3. Maybe you're in the red zone. You need a big body guy that's going to be able to lean on somebody and separate a little bit. Or even if he has somebody draped on him, he can kind of go up and get it. He's a big frame. If you've ever seen him work out, like upper body like a T, looks like a swimmer almost up top. Like he's got a big range to catch contested passes. Very similar to Dobbs, but in a different light. So he's more of the red zone guy. Maybe some of the third down guys. Jaden Reed, lightning. When he gets the ball in his hands in space, it's dangerous. So I'm looking at him like, okay, if it's zone and you know he's got a climb route, if he catches a climb route at 18 to 22 on the opposite hash in rhythm, in time on your first hitch, off a 7-step drop, he actually might score. Where most guys, maybe they get tackled for like a 35-yard gain. And so he's that slash and dash zone receiver that can find the coverage, find the soft spot, and then take it the distance. And then you have Christian Watson, injured a lot last year, but he's the guy that if he gets over the top, low safeties, say they're playing quarters and the safeties are playing and biting on the run action, your DBs have outside leverage, that's a post up. If he gets even, he is gone. All you have to do is deliver a good catchable ball and he might score. And they also like to run a lot of play action with crossers and posts over the top. They have routes where they run deep hooks that pull the safety and go behind him even if it's one high. That's going to come into play this year with Josh Jacobs. They went without Aaron Jones for a lot of last season, didn't really have much of a run game. I think they're going to get back to some of these big play action shots that came alive late in the year, earlier, one with Christian Watson healthy and assuming Josh Jacobs is able to really ground and pound. So like each one of those guys, it's like, look, dude, it's very defense dependent of who are they playing? How are they set up? What's their way of trying to attack this Packers offense? Because you kind of feel it out in the first drive or two. What's their game plan going to be on defense? And then, okay, let's dial it up. Then, okay, they're playing soft cover 3. Let's get some climbs for Jaden Reed. Oh, they want to go press man? Cool. Dobbs, it's your turn. You're up. Hey, we're just going to take 5-6 yards all the way down the field, get to the red zone. All right, we're going to be having zone defense probably. Wicks is going to get the ball. You're going to have to post up, play some basketball. And it's just like, that's how I see those guys. And then we didn't even talk about the tight ends. Like the tight ends are talented. So this team is truly receiver by committee. And I don't think they need a wide receiver one. Does it help having a Justin Jefferson? Hell yeah, it does. But these guys have been able to eat without that. And I think all of them in their own right have a claim to the title.